Hi guys, welcome back to another live AMA session with Blockchain Army. We are a media agency on the space that aim to promote the adoption of blockchain technology for many projects. I'm Kristen and I'll be the host today, and we're welcoming two lovely guests from Ftribe Fighters. Before that, just a reminder that we are broadcasting out from our YouTube channel. So if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications for other videos that are coming up. And as usual, we will host two interesting giveaways. The first one is the pre-live giveaway. That is where I'm going to pick 5 winners from the Twitter post that we have before. And the second one is the in-live giveaway. So that's where the live Q&A section is. And 5 questions from the community will be picked in this live. And by the end of this, we will announce the total reward of those giveaways are $200, and we will post up a list of winners later on our Barmy Twitter account. So stay tuned for that. So let's welcome our guest today. Guys, are you ready? Hi.
Yes.
Would you like to introduce? Yeah, would you like to introduce yourself a little bit to our lovely audience right here?
Yes, can. Okay, I'm Anthony. I'm the CEO of Ftribe. And this is Cao Phan,
CPO of Ftribe.
Perfect.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so would you like to talk about the vision of Ftribe Fighters?
All right. Our dream, let's say the vision first. My dream is creating a universe, a metaverse for the NFT games. So which is like gaming platforms, which contains a lot of games inside, and just can bring an NFT items from one game to another. So that is our dreams. And Ftribe Fighters is the first game in our metaverse.
Do you have any backup story for the name of Ftribe Fighters, which also known as F2 NFT?
F is filter, tribe is, so Ftribe is the filter tribe. Is a kind of mobile games. So it includes console quality graphic and a better gameplay compared to the other NFT titles. So that's what we are aiming to. We will create a better game for the user, not only to earn, but for them to play and have fun during earning. So that's what we aiming to.
Right. So before we get to, details about this project, would you like to talk about your team a little bit? So like how many members are there that are working with you guys together right now at the moment? And like what are their positions and how do they contribute to, this whole project of Ftribe Fighters?
Our team is quite big. We have around 40 people. We have blockchain developers, we have game developers, we have 3D artists, we have game designers, and QA testers. So we also have a marketing team here. So we have a lot of people in NFT company. It's like a fate when we meet each other. We have a very good blockchain team. We have one who is the head tech of Infinity Labs, the first blockchain labs in Vietnam. And the developers and myself, have a lot of experience in Gameloft. We worked there for more than 10 years, and we have a lot of experience of creating the games for mobile platform. We also have BSC tech lead, Steven. He's the co-founder of the BSC, and he has a lot of experience in platform. So all of us combined together can be a very, very good team, and so we confident to create a very good game.
So to talk about the products of F2 NFT, what kind of like game is it, and what are you guys offering? Like the benefits, advantages of playing this game to the users, to the community.
Well, as I said previously, our game is free to play. but also we serve the play-to-earn users. It means that you don't need to pay anything before playing our games. And if you play is good, if you invest in it, buying the items, your winning chance will increase and then you can earn from it. So we serve both free users and play-to-earn users.
So like there are a lot of like NFT games project out there. As you can see, it's like a trend going on right now. So what kind of like specialties that you guys have for F2 NFT? That makes the whole project stand out from the crowd.
From my point of view, right now, most of the NFT games on the market is quite in the early stage. They mostly 2D games. The gameplay is quite simple. So what we want to bring is to increase the quality of NFT gaming standards. So we want to bring the console gaming quality, 3D games, and a better gameplay, mobile games, combined into one game. That is Ftribe Fighters.
So what is like the significance of the NFTs to your project?
Can you repeat the question?
So basically, like, how important is the NFT to F2 to F-Trial fighters?
All right. The NFT is very important here. Is the item that you obtain, that you own. You can bring it out the money value, of course, but not only that, you can also bring out the asset of it. Like you can have the AR features where you can show your item on the table. You have the VR features where you can view. You enter our metaverse,
Right.
and you can trade. You can show it off. And not only that, we bring the NFT item from one game to another, as I said. So if they turn our metaverse, we have several games, and you can bring one NFT item from one game to another. For example, if you have a character, you can bring it to the racing games. Sorry.
So when will be, what is the plan for the official release of your game, and when will all these details come out?
Well, the plan is we will release the VR metaverse first on 28th, and then the alpha version of F5 Fighters on 8th January next year, and then we have beta version in March, and in April we release it on both Apple and Google Play Store. So that's
Right. So before getting to that, milestone, important day of your project, how do you plan on expanding F2 NFT as far as you can? Like going global, trying to get the name out to the world as much as you can. What is your strategy on that?
About the strategy, I will let Kurt talking about the marketing plan, so everything.
Okay. We have 4 pillars for this. Okay. First, we try to build a strong gaming. That means that the people when come in our project, play our game,
Right.
they feel satisfied, they feel fun, they feel that they spend time and they feel okay, it's quite good, okay, and they're happy. And the second one is we will have the leader. I mean, not the leader in the skill, the leader in the invest. They invest in our game, they buy the NFT, they own it, they build a team, and they fight for the champions, something like that. So that makes it very interesting. The people can, can invest, and yeah, I can play. That's cool, right? And besides that, we also put the sound and music mix in our gallery. So let's imagine it. When you wear the VR glasses, you come into our lobby and you can choose a lot of things, from your item to your music to your video, a lot of things. And you will feel, okay, another life, your future life in this. So as I say, you see, all the things, I believe that the people will enjoy it. And that's what we're looking for.
And
Wow,
not only
that's
that, there is something that we can spread it out into the world, is that we are able to publish it on the Apple Store because we are free to play. And we are we use multi-data center gaming servers. It means that a lot of people around the world can join and play together without worrying about the networking performance, for example. And that's it.
Yeah, I can see that you guys, focus on the products and, like the services that you guys offer to, perfect it as much as possible so that, when you get your project out, it will just, go very smoothly and going very well for the marketing side, right? So it wouldn't be a problem to get the name out very much. And I
Yeah.
can see that like
The product good, we make the people come and stay. You
yeah,
believe?
that's right. So I can see that like the community of Ftribe Fighter is growing day by day. We share a lot of news about like how you guys have hit thousands of like followers, thousands of subscribers, and I just want to know how would you guys show that you really appreciate the support of your community of like the users of the loyal investors to your project in the future?
Regarding this, because we choose the down, it means that the content of the games is designed by the user. So we start from the first characters. We have 7 characters in queues, but we not release them because we're not sure that people love it. So we release one by one. We release one character for weapons and one watch, and then we wait for the response from the user. What do they want? What
Oh.
do they expect from the games? And then we collect them and we keep going to grow up the game day by day. So that's what we respect the user, that point of view.
Yeah, that's very impressive. Yeah, I love how like a lot of developers pay attention to and like listen to their own users and take that into consideration and put it to upgrade your game. And yeah, that's just interesting and like very exciting for all of us. So right now, for the roadmap, I mean, we've talked about like what you guys are planning for, the near future, but from what you guys are doing right now at the moment, which kind of like area, which aspect that you guys are focusing on the most?
Right now, we are focused mostly on F-Drive fighter games. But in parallel, we are developing the platform for the Metaverse. Meaning that in the future, we will incubate the small developer teams who has no knowledge on the finance, have no knowledge on blockchain. They just know how to do games, and then we will incubate them to join our Metaverse so that we can enrich the number of titles inside Ftribe Metaverse. So our dream, as I said, is to create an NFT gaming Metaverse for all the NFT games.
So like going from day one until now, you guys have had quite a time working together. So what kind of like challenges and difficulties have you guys faced? And how did you, like get over that and have some solution for, if any occurrence like that happen in the future, you guys would know how to face it?
Well, about the difficulties, we have quite a lot. Since we have a very small team, we don't have anything. We just have a blockchain team and small gaming teams. And then a lot of friends coming to have us. We form up like this 40 people, 40 employees inside an NFT games. It's really big. Normally, an NFT games company will have only about 10 to 15 maximum, but for us, we have 40 and even more right now. So mostly it's about the human resource. So we lack quite many things at the beginning, but right now we have a lot of good people in blockchain, in gaming, in marketing, in finance. So all of them contribute and create a very strong team right now.
But top of that,
And
I feel that our team is very hungry. Yeah. And they want to make a game, make the people feel, wow, it's quite good and very excited when play. Yeah, all we have the same thing, same reason about that. Difficult is a lot. I must tell you a lot of things. Yeah, very difficult, but it will become easier. It's smaller because people enough hungry to cover.
They're eager to do everything.
And
So the thing is that we want to bring the games into the original meaning. Right now, the game is just using for earning. Click to earn, for example, is not a game actually. The game must bring fun to the user. So when they pay something, they will forget about it. The amount of money that they spend for the games, they will forget it. So that's what we want.
yeah, I can see that you guys have a lot of plans going on for, the scale up of F2 NFT. But I think starting from like a small but dedicated team, makes your project grows really fast and you're very, like going step by step like that is very steady. And I think that's a good thing. Um, so, talking about like the audit of your project, since these days, like a lot of game projects or maybe just like NFTs project had been scammed or like has been hacked, and they just crashed in just 1 second, and like the whole project just like go away like that. So how would you guys prevent things like that from happening for fighters in the future?
Well, regarding this, looking at our tokenomics, you can understand everything because we lock the token for 1 year. So it means that all right. So let's start talking about it.
Okay. First, now our contracts is audit by very changed, and we already work with Celtics for sure that our contract is good enough. You see that our partner like Downmaker, okay, they're very high level in the launchpad, so they have a lot of requirements for our team. But yeah, we pass it already. And the thing you talk about maybe about the bot, right? The bot. Yes, we also have the bot, anti-bot in our contract, and I hope that we do the best to protect the investor. Yes, that's what we're looking for. We try the best on the knowledge we have, on the experience we have. We use this and try to make anti-bot is very good and hope that protect the people, the investor. And
Right.
about the
So this,
okay, yeah, you go.
it's okay. You can just keep talking. I'm sorry.
But because we are our game is mobile game, so the security is very important. You see, a lot
Right.
of games have hack and cheat, but when we synchronize it with the blockchain, yeah, we make the very powerful security on this. That means that the people cannot cheat our game easier. Or if they want, yes, they must spend a lot of things, a lot of time to do it.
So this is like from the technical side of security, but how about like the human resource side? Basically, like how do you keep keep contact or like keep in touch with your community? Like how do you interact with them?
You mean that our team or
Or the
Yeah,
social.
like to like guarantee that trust and have to make them like have faith in your project.
yes, because we are blockchain, so everything is transparency. Everybody can view and check our contract and see to our who we keep the token. Do we have any command or functions is not good or not wrong or not right to the people, to the investor? You can view it. As I said, we already passed the audit test from very change and up to the safety. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, thank you about explaining this whole concept for the user because I believe a lot of them would love to hear about this. And next up for the tokenomics of F2 NFT, how does it work in the game and how is it distributed for like the team, for like the marketing side, for the community? Like, can you tell in details about that part?
Okay. Mở tên mic.
Okay, I think you can see our tokenomics on the website, on the pitch deck, and on the information that we public already. Few key things, and I want to highlight it. First is our team. Our core team is just only 10%, 10, 11% around it, and we locked it for 1 year. And we release it in next 3 years. That means that our team will go minimum 4 years for this project. That's one. The second thing is we have only sell 23% for the public sale and strategic sale. And I believe that this percentage is help the people have the token for raise for playing the game. And yes, the play to earn will be the most thing in our tokenomics. That means that we bring back the values to the player. We don't keep it for ourselves. And the marketing is very huge. Why? Because our game is a mobile game. So the most important thing is community. We need to build it.
Right.
And yes, we have a lot of championship tournaments, a lot of things in game. So we will spend the marketing. And as I say, the points it will be back the value to the gamer, to the investor. We just give it 10% around it. Yeah.
So do you have like rounds for the token sale of F2 NFTs? Like
Yes.
public round and like private rounds, and what are like the information about that?
About the strategic sale, private sale, already done. I already do it. And IDO for public sale will be 18 on that guy, 20 for Damaker and Roson Pass, and 21 on GameFi. I hope that the investor will be happy with the IDO list in this December.
December. Oh,
Yes,
love it.
December.
Right. So how can the tokens be, used as a reward in the game?
25%.
The reward or reward fund, right?
You talk about our rewards token, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's very exciting to talk about it. Okay, our reward token called Ftribe Meta Coin. Okay, and this is one step that show the people that our project will be step in Metaverse, and this coin will be the main things of this Metaverse. The main is currencies in our Metaverse. But in first place, the winner in our game, Ftribe Fighter, we will get the FMC and can swap into the stable coin, and yeah, they have income when they play our game. And if somebody asks about the burning token, I will say that because we are the game studio, So we will create a lot of feature and function in game to help the people burn the token. Yeah, it's true, and we believe that because we are a game studio, so we can do it easier more than people. Because if the game don't have the activity, the function, the feature in game, you cannot spend the token. Show that the token
Right.
is too much, the price will down, and nobody like it. Sure about that.
Yeah. So how do you keep the players, excited for every stage of your game? Like, how do you keep updating the game for them?
Well, we have planned to grow up the game from a very small game to a big game, like the other
Right.
mobile games did. So first, we released only 2 characters, and then for each 1 month or for each quarter, we will release one game mode, one new map, and 2 new characters to enrich the content of the games and to listen to the user what do they want, and then we include it in the release. So we will update it frequently, let's say.
Wow, that's very exciting. So I think we have, covered quite a lot of like features and like a lot of topics about F2 NFT. And right now is time to move on to the second part of our live AMA session today, which is the community Q&A. So this is where I'm going to pick 5 questions from our live chat right here. And those 5 questions will, or, 5 users will gain for themselves the giveaway reward of $100. Yeah. And right now we'll have a short break before we get to that. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Okay, so right now we'll get to the first question from our users. So this one came from the username of Zixama. What benefits can I get from holding your NFT? Guys, would you answer this question?
For holding our entity, because our game is really in the early stage at the beginning. So if you hold our entities, you have a chance because anyway, our check will bigger and bigger, and of course, you will gain the benefit from it.
And the thing is, we will sell the box item. In box item, we have the gun, the hat, the t-shirts, the trouser, and the shoe. But in our first step, 100% is the gun, and the gun is very important in our game. As you know, we are a mobile, so
Right.
the gun is very important. So this time, 2024, we will open the box store, and 100% will drop the gun. So if you can buy and hold, for sure that it's not easy when we release the game officially. It's not easy to get a gun. I can tell you that. So try to buy it.
So, what are like the probability for getting the gun in this box opening event?
100%. You got that. So that's why I say that you try to buy
one among four, because lately when you open the box, the gun percentage will be decreased because we have a lot of more items, for example, the armor and some accessories. So this is time for you to obtain the guns from the box.
Yeah, so basically it's like really rare and really special. So yeah, guys, yeah, take from what they say and hold your NFT right now until the box
Yeah.
opening event. So you will have, a big advantage. Um,
And one thing I want,
so
can I talk a little bit?
yeah, sure.
I believe that people will love to buy our NFT. Why I say that? Because when they buy our NFT and open the box, they can see it in VR gallery. And I believe it's not much project right now can provide it right now. Yeah. Imagine that you buy a suit, a gun, and you wear the VR glass, and you will see it flow in the air, and you can see it. Pretty touching.
Yeah, not only that, you can put it on a table with AR technology.
Yeah.
You can take a picture of it and then share it to your friend, or you can selfie with it. So you can have a glass in front of you when you take the selfie.
Yeah.
So that's what we said previously, and not only bring out the money value of an item, we want to bring out also the visuality of it. So that's what we want.
Cool. Yeah, so basically that's like your unique selling point for the project. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for giving so much details about this. And I think that a lot of users would love to look forward and like to see this coming up. And yeah, thank you for answering this first question, and also thank you for Zeke to ask this. And for the second question that we have today, for this section, most players of P2E game only care about profit. What will you do to make them interested in the game and commit with F2NFT for a long time?
Okay. So for this, mostly the other NFT games right now is taking the money from the later user and give it to the user who first joined the game. So it's not that stable and it won't last long. But we go in a different way. We take the money from the user who paid to experience our game. So the income will be more stable and our game will last longer until the game is dead, because we don't create any new content, but it will not happen, of course.
So yeah, thank you for answering that. And next up, for the third question from Jeffrey1. Currently, a lot of people are looking at NFTs, Metaverse, and games. Can you tell me what advantages will you have in this field future?
Okay. So for a lot of people are looking at okay. So as I talked previously, we want to create a metaverse of the NFT world, gaming world, like a gaming platform in the traditional game market. The thing is that we have NFTs, mean that you can print out the NFT item from one game to the others. And how we encourage developers to join us is because we have experience in blockchain, we have experience in platform, we also have experience in gaming, of course. So we can integrate them to ask them to join us. We can have them to fuel their this event, and then they can grow faster, of course, and enrich our metaverse. So imagine that when you enter the metaverse, you can choose the portal to enter a lot of game inside. You can chat it like a social network, and you can exchange the items, sell, and then purchase inside. So that's what we are dreaming about.
So yeah, I can see that like a lot of game projects they are scaling up to a metaverse kind of concept. So how would a metaverse work for F2 NFT right here? Because I see a lot of like projects having metaverse VR kind of field or like kind of like game, but a lot of the users are really confused about this idea. So what can you guys say to clarify this to users?
All right. So because the metaverse definition is varies among a lot of users. For some of them, they're trying to create an unlimited creation inside the game. This means that a user can create the lands unlimited in their game. And because it's unlimited, they will call it the metaverse. But we are different. What we want is not only the content is unlimited, but they need to connect to each other. And not only that, the VR is the most important part here, because you will live in the real world, entering the VR world, and then you can do a lot of things inside. And exchanging the item or exchanging the money is the part of it. So it's just like you're living in the real life. You can go for shopping, you can chit-chatting, you can voice over with them, you can invite them to play a game in our metaverse. So that's the two metaverse that we are aiming to.
Great. Yeah, thank you for this explanation, and I think a lot of them will be satisfied by your question, by your answer. And next up, for the fourth question, come from the user of Lovely68. Liquidity is one of the important factors of a project. So, how can you tell how profitable your project is, and what is a revenue model? How does it work?
Wow. Okay. We will listing on the central exchange first. And as you know, liquidity is very important. Yes, everybody know that. So, how to profitable my projects? How to say that?
Well, the answer should come from my CMO, but he's not here.
But no, okay, I can tell you the truth. Say something like that. Okay, we hopefully that's our game. We build a community, and the community play the game. As you know, the game in the world is a lot, right? And some game people spend a lot of money for playing, not earn anything, for playing only, not earn anything, and they still grow up a lot. Yeah.
Right.
So we hope that we build a game with the same things. That the people can spend the money and feel satisfied with it. Then a little bit we can earn. You know what? The revenue model. That's we try to build a game, and the game have the income, and the income will be shared back to the gamer. We don't aim to the new one pay for the early birds. We don't do that. We don't aim for that. So we hope that our model will be can move for a long time, because we will balance to the investor and the gamer. The gamer can earn, but as I said, the gamer cannot earn the money like buy a house or a car. I think it's not like that. The gamer still have the income, but stable, and it's quite okay. That's it. The investor will be earn more, because they spend a lot of money to build a team, to build the system of their team or of their guys, something like that. Then they build for the tournament, they get the big prize. So that's the revenue model that we want to share to everybody, have chance to earn on our game.
Great. So yeah, I think it's very important how you find a suitable business model for your project so that
Yeah.
it can run very smoothly for a long time, and maybe even upgrade later on for like the lifetime of this project. So yeah, I think that's a very good response. Thank you. And for the last question that we have reached, can you talk about the types of combat in the game? What's so special about each genre? So this came from the username of Bitches prior. Yeah, would you guys answer this?
Yes, of course. And so the first game mode that we bring to the user is the Battle Royale. This means that we have a battle box that is closing time by time, and then you have to fight to be the last one who stands. And but not only that, we have several mods going on, because if we're boring if the game only turn into the Battle Royale. We also have like a death map or the tower defense, where we can place the trap on the map. So it's not necessary that you will have a very big gun in order to be the last man to stand. But if you have intelligence, you can bait and let them to get into your trap, and then you can win. So it's fair for every people. So, or you have the skill, or you have a very good item in order to win.
Thank you for, explaining for all of these questions. And I think that the users are very satisfied to, listen to all of these clarifications. I would love to hear furthermore about the project, and, it's very great talking to you guys and, getting more like knowledge about like F2 NFT. But since our time is up, is the last session is arrived, and we have to announce the pre-live giveaway winners, and then we'll close up our live here. So yeah, let's open up our lucky wheel and then roll out to see who are those 5 lucky winners.
Good luck, everybody.
Okay, so let's get started.
Congratulations.
I think we're supposed to get 5 winners. 1 second. Yep. Okay, there we go. Okay, congratulations. We have for ourselves 5 winners right here. And later on, Blockchain Army will tweet about this, and we will instruct you through the process of how to claim your reward after this. So don't forget to look forward for that. And guys, right now, it's pretty sad that we have to close our live here. But before that, would you like to have any last words to our audience?
Well, as you know, we IDO on Route 20, listing on the land part. So we share our vision, we share our first game. So if you're interested in it, please invest into it. And the box this time is very important, because it's the only chance that you can obtain the 4 first weapon with a very high chance. So lately it's very difficult to take it. So let's think about it.
And hope the people will feel happy when buy our IDO and play our game. I hope that. I really hope that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for all that too. And yeah, I won't miss this opportunity to, join F2 NFT. And just before that, guys, don't forget to follow up on their social platforms. We have posted all of the links on the description box right here. Yeah, thank you guys for your time today. And I just want to say it was a very huge pleasure getting to talk to you about Ftribe fighters, and getting to know you all personally. Just guys, don't join our Telegram group, follow up with the Twitter account to learn more about crypto news, highlighted projects, and a lot of IDO information or quizzes and mini games coming up. And yeah, thank you all for staying tuned until now. And I just love to see you in the next video as well. So let's say goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you.